Pierce the Veil just dropped a new song, and it's time to check it out. We recently checked out their first song in a long while. It's called Past the Nirvana, and it's kind of Pierce the Veil's more aggressive post-hardcore take on 90s grunge music, like bands like Nirvana and Foo Fighters, and it left a lot of fans kind of with mixed emotions. You know, a lot of people are just happy to have new music, myself included. I don't personally really care if it sounds like their old stuff. You know, if the music is good, it's good. But some older fans who are more attached to their traditional post-hardcore sound were a little bit kind of off-put by this single's, you know, more 90s kind of styled sound. And this has got me really interested to hear what this new song is going to sound like. Is it going to be more of a return to a post-hardcore kind of thing, or a continuation of this 90s grunge thing? I have no idea. They could do whatever they want, honestly. I'm just here for the music. There's only one way to find out what it sounds like, though, and that's to jump right in. Got a music video this time, which is nice. Acoustic intro. Okay. I like the sound, so far very fuzzy. Very fuzzy. Yeah, it definitely feels like a continuation of that grunge feel. I can get into it. A little bass. Vic's voice sounds really good here. Pretty good chorus. I'm interested to see if we get like a higher energy version of that later on in the song. It feels like we will. Pretty simple instrumentation so far, but it's effective. Little bridge. I'm getting the weirdest influence here. I'm getting like Switchfoot vibes, and maybe that's just me because I used to do a lot of Switchfoot growing up. But like this bridge, it's like screaming Switchfoot to me. But I'm not complaining.
Choke on your words. Asleep on the couch while you're passed out in the bed. Just want you to be my emergency contact.
All right, that was Pierce the Veil's new song, Emergency Contact. Let's break it down. So yeah, it definitely seems like they're going to continue down this like 90s grunge kind of feeling, and I'm not complaining about it. I'm a big fan of that kind of music. I got into that style when I was in college, just discovering bands like Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, iconic bands from the 90s that I just missed because I was a little child in the 90s and I wasn't listening to that kind of music. But now that I've gained an appreciation for that stuff, I think it's, the world is ready for that sound to come back. It's been 30 years since the 90s, so why not a grunge revival? It's really, really interesting. I do think that they're kind of blending it a little bit with some kind of scene-esque sounds, a little bit of post-hardcore, a little bit of pop punk. Dick's voice just is hard to get away from that pop punk post-hardcore kind of sound. It's just so like iconically scene vocals, that whatever he sings just kind of has that tinge to it. But yeah, the instrumentation on this one was pretty simple, fuzzy, distorted guitars and bass, just like playing some, 4/4 rock, alternative rock kind of music. Like I said, the bridge kind of reminded me a little bit of like Switchfoot. I listened to a lot of Switchfoot growing up, and it just kind of reminds me of some of the music off of their album Nothing Is Sound. It's a fantastic album. If you haven't heard it before, you should definitely go check it out. It's really cool, like alternative light rock. It's nothing too heavy, but just really cool sounds and really catchy choruses, and it's a good listen. I don't think this is what I expected from a Pierce the Veil comeback, but I'm happy with what we've got so far. This is great music. It's just like not striking me as like, oh, Pierce the Veil. It just doesn't sound like they used to, and that's okay. Bands change and they evolve and stuff, and I'm just happy to be getting new music from these very talented musicians. Let me know what you guys thought of this track in the comments down below. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you like this video, please be sure to give it a like and subscribe. It really, really helps out the channel. That's going to do it for me today, and I'll see you in the next one.